Parkside, Kevin Krieger. Good morning, Kevin.
Morning.
How are you?
Good. I'll be better after tonight's performance.
So It's a big day.
It's a great big day, yeah. Marching band, jazz band, extraordinaire extravaganza
What's
tonight at Parkside.
What's the history of the Pop Goes the Eagle?
Way longer than my 34 years ago.
Okay.
Steve Bratton, and then before him, Ray Burnett.
Okay.
Started up a thing probably back in '63, I think
Okay.
it was, the year after I was born. I think it started. And it's been bigger and bigger every year. COVID made a huge decline, and then we built back the program in the last 3 or 4 years.
We have a video clip.
You do?
Let's
Love to see it.
Yeah, let's take a look.
What year is this?
Amazing. You know, in 1993 or 4, I think my wife was the French horn in your ensemble there.
I remember her.
Can you tell by looking at a kid what the correct instrument is for them?
A lot of times I do have a gift for that. I look at you and say, clarinet.
That's it, you got it. How about Andy?
Well, his wife, French. Did you play an instrument?
I currently maybe do.
Maybe, okay.
Yeah, I did.
But you look like a brass guy, so. Really? Okay, I got that
No,
wrong.
he had a guitar, one.
Listen, if you brought me a guitar right this second, I could strum a couple chords,
you
no
go.
problem for you,
Wonderful.
Kevin.
Well, it's never too late, and next year I'll be teaching at the JSO. Maybe I can get you as a student.
There you go. There you go. I need professional help. I do know that.
One thing you said, Andy, before the show was band was cool in middle school.
Yeah, you made it cool.
When you think about, I think about the middle school Parkside band in the parades. It's the most anticipated band in the parade
really
because
is.
you have more people. You guys are more animated. I mean, it's just, and it's amazing because you're middle school kids and you sound every bit as good as a high school.
How important is that energy and culture that you bring?
It makes or break a band program, really. I mean, if band is just looked at as a bunch of nerds, you know, it's very small, but Parkside's been able to maintain the coolness of it, I guess. And they'll be definitely cool today with all their glow sticks all over the uniforms and instruments, and fog rolling in off the fog machines. I got some new laser lights. We have spotlights. We have an eagle that runs around, and for the old Pops Goes the Eagle. Used to be the Eagles, and we should have a little alumni coming tonight, I'm hoping.
Very good. So this is your 34th or 35th show?
34th at Parkside, 36 altogether.
Wow. Any special surprises tonight for the last performance of yours?
I might need a Kleenex.
Yeah.
We'll see who shows up.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
It's interesting too because, you know, and typically in your position, the advancement is to the high school, and you've wanted to stay. I mean, that's where you love to be, at the middle school.
Yeah. Coming out of college, I thought, I'll teach college. But then I taught high school, and I taught middle school, and I just happened to love the enthusiasm, the excitement of a kid playing Mary Had a Little Lamb over and over again. And, you know, it's a lot more exciting in middle school. It gets to be kind of old hat in high school. Although Jillian Bowe is a wonderful teacher, and she's creating a lot of excitement up there in the high school. So I hope all my 8th graders continue into the high school band, and she'll be there to speak tonight for that matter.
What's the highlight for you as a teacher? Is it seeing someone go from, you know, just learning their first day to...
I even mentioned in my first hour class this morning, I taught beginning band class, and they were not getting it, but finally we got this group and got that group, and then we put it all together, and still some problems, put it all together, and it worked. And I said, that's why I teach.
Very cool. Are there any, you've had so many students go on to do great things. Are there any standouts that you've had over the years that have gone on to do wonderful things musically that you would like to take credit for?
Oh my gosh, so many. Your wife? No.
I think she stopped playing the French horn in 8th.
My biggest probably is that when I was teaching private lessons, Diego Rivera was just a little kid. I showed him how to hold the instrument, and now was professor at Michigan State Jazz for many years, and now he's at North Texas teaching about the best jazz school you can find.
That's amazing.
And just so many kids. One of my students, one of the drum majors tonight, his dad was, when I first got to Parkside, Brandon Marceau, known as Gwen, his boy. Brandon got a couple of top hits on the Smooth Jazz Station right now, performing flute.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big LA-based artist now. You've also continued performing yourself, and you've been in every club and on every stage in southern Michigan. You must love that.
I do, and I'm looking forward to it. Every job I get is from me pushing and asking if you got any available dates. And now that I'll have actually time to phone call some of the places, I'll maybe have more opportunities to perform.
Yeah. It's been probably cool for you to impact so many kids in school, but outside of the classroom setting. It's a different relationship. Talk a little bit about that.
Elaborate what you.
Well, as far as you're getting to perform, you're out and about in the community.
Yeah, it's great when my students show up and when I'm performing. Like next week, I'll be at Ironbark May 2nd. Students are welcome to come in if they feel comfortable. They can come up and try to play some blues with me or something. It's always fun to see the musical skills go out, and a lot of kids will say they come up and play. I learned guitar after high school, and it's fun to see that musical continue. I find that kids, they enjoy the music, they practice the music. When they're done with high school, they don't have to go out and be a band director. They don't have to be a professional musician. But all of those skills that they learn day in, day out, how to work with other people, how to listen and be patient and help others along. Everybody helps each other in the band class, and the weakest link needs the most attention. We have to constantly help the kids that don't get it, and once they do, the whole band fits into place, and they start to see how that works. And in every skill you learn in band, I apply it to fixing my lawnmower, fixing something in the house. You got to take patience, one layer at a time, one skill at a time. I think that really helps the kids through life, and the wonderful community things that they do. They help other people be happy and enjoy that art.
Well, like athletics, it teaches leadership and teamwork and being on time, and it also gives every kid a party trick when they're an adult.
That's for sure. Yes, that's for sure.
Well, I'll be giving a lot of awards away in the evening performance tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of kids, it's just hard to just not keep giving awards to everybody because they're so great. Our symphonic band this year, top straight first division ratings at District Festival, so very proud of them. Jazz band did great at District and went on to state level, competing against all those high school bands and top first division ratings. And they played some challenging music.
What do you think you'll miss the most?
I'll be performing jazz, but I think teaching the jazz band at 6:20 every morning. Yeah. Even though that's an ungodly hour, once we start practicing, it's like fun, and it's a great way to start the day every day. I'll miss that, and miss like I said, the having kids work together, learn how to work together to come up with a wonderful product. And right now I'm kind of making lists of I won't miss that and I won't miss that. So next year when I get bored, I'll just look back at that list.
There you go.
There's not too many on my list just yet.
Well, for all of us, we'll be able to enjoy your talents for many years to come as you'll continue performing, continue teaching at JSO, and being part of this community. Thanks for all you've done for all the kids and musicians and students, and our community all these many years.
You're welcome. And Liz Golombiewski, most people just say Mrs. G, has really helped a lot with anything I can't get done. She's right there, and hopefully they'll find a nice candidate together as a music department to replace me, and
Well, it's going to be hard to
life will
replace.
go on.
Thanks.
But,
Congratulations.
thank you so
Thanks,
much for
Kevin.
having me.
Kevin Krieger from the middle school at Parkside Music Program. More of the morning show after this.